What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to Gibraltar United. So here we are, the 19th of April. I know I said I wanted to do an update in March, but fixtures were rearranged and delayed, and as a result I kept, thinking alright, I don't want to do that fixture, there's more important ones coming up. So in the end we've got it to now this point, the 19th of April, in our last 2 months of the season. But we've got a live come today in the Gibraltarian Division 2 League Cup final. So a chance to win our first ever piece of silverware here at the club. So let's talk about, let me try and think, we'll just jump into the league table. So currently we find ourselves top, and currently we have secured ourselves a playoff spot as well. We have been running away with the league, still undefeated. In fact, we've won every single game since I last left you off. In fact, we've only drawn 2 all season. It was right at the start, so I think we're promoted. I would say we are promoted right now. We've won the league, I would say, as well. Even though we could theoretically slip up, I don't really see that happening. Yeah, the league has been going brilliantly. We'll go into fixtures and have a look as well, because we've actually played a few cup games. So I left you off with the Rock Cup second round where we beat St. Joseph's 6-2. After that we played Olympique. I believe it's pronounced like that. I could be wrong there, but we beat them 4-2, and we're actually playing them in the Division 2 League Cup final here today. So encouraging signs that we're going to beat them. We drew to them 1-1 earlier on in the season. We've beaten them 4-2 there. I'm confident we can get a result. After that we played Mons Calpe, in the Division 2 League Cup's quarter final. We won 2-1 there. Good result. We beat College Pegasus 3-1. We beat the Magpies 4-1. Red Imps, we beat them 1-0. Mons Calpe, again we beat them 4-1. Another easy result. In the League Cup semi-final we beat Hound Dogs 4-2. Again glided to that victory. In this game against Europa Point, I played a completely rotated starting lineup due to the fact there was only 3 days rest between that game and the Glacis United game in the Rock Cup quarter final. So I pretty much, like I say, rotated the whole starting 11. Just because as an amateur team you can't really play 2 games in 1 week without your players, crumbling, falling apart before the 90th minute mark. They'll be shattered. So we just scraped a victory there, 3-2. 81st minute winner by Paul Marsden, who was a substitute. He ended up picking up an injury in this game, which means he's out for the upcoming few games we've got here. He's out for the game we've got live com today, and I think he's still out for another week after that. 12 days, so he's not too far off. He should be back for a potential Rock Cup final if we can get there. In the quarterfinal itself, we won 4-2. Nice, easy result. Muscat, because both of our strikers are injured. Guerrero picked up an injury. Not Guerrero, sorry. Di Rosario, sorry, picked up an injury. So we had 2 different strikers playing in this match, so I wasn't too confident. And we actually won 4-2 with Muscat getting 3 goals and Guerrero getting 1. So really good attacking display there. And again, we had another good attacking display as well, 4-2 against Leo FC. So as I said, the league we are gliding through. The cups, we are in the final for this one, and we're in the semi-final of the Gibraltar Rock Cup. College Europa, who are a team in our division, are also in the semi-finals. They play Lions, who are our team second in the Premier Division. We play Man 62, a team who are currently 8th in the division. I think that's bottom, so should get a result there, should beat them quite easily. So overall, I'm expecting another cup final to be live com today. To be live com later on in the series, probably next time. With the league itself, we can actually get promoted, I believe, if we can win the Cannons game. Angels currently do have 2 games in hand on us. If they were to lose any of them, it would mean if they were to lose both of them, I should really say. Yeah, if they were to lose both of them, we could win the league by the Gibraltar Scorpions games. But like I said, that all depends on when they play their games. I'm not too sure when that happens. But yeah, overall, let's go into the team and let's have a look at what we've got in the starting lineup. So, oh wait, no, I've got other news surrounding Gibraltar under 21s. You guys already know about this, I'm pretty sure. So, we have got Belarus, and we've played the Belarus under 21s since then, and we lost 2-1, which again, plucky little result, wasn't too bad. We were outclassed here, I believe. Yeah, we were, but plucky. We could have actually scored a second goal. We should have scored a second goal, but we didn't. We wasted the opportunity, and we lost 2-1 to Hungary under 21s, which again isn't a great result, but again we put up a little bit of a fight towards the end, and we actually scored a goal. So overall, encouraging signs for the under 21s. If we can do well against San Marino and Faroe Islands, I think we could potentially get some results against Armenia. Maybe even try and scrape a few results against Scotland or Iceland. Overall, just some encouraging signs from the under 21s, and I'm excited to see what we can do with them in the actual qualifying. So let's waste no time. Let's go into the actual team selection now. Again, and let's talk about who we're picking for today's game. So, injuries are currently troubling us up front. We've got Muscat, Di Rosario, and Marston all out injured currently, all unavailable for selection. So as a result, we're playing Guerrero, who is a striker, and we're also playing Christian Mena Jimenez, who's only played 2 games for us so far. One as a sub. We signed him on a free transfer in January from Angels, and overall just not really proven, so he's currently our striker for today. He would be in the reserves normally, but due to, as I said, due to injuries, he's been on the bench a few times, and he's started one game, which is the Europa point game, where we rotated the whole starting lineup. That does mean as well on the bench we have Joseph Chipol as our backup striker. He's got some decent stats as a striker. He can play there, of course, but he's played centre back for us in the past. His 3 goals he scored for us for all set pieces, all free kicks. So I've not proven him up front. And if Jimenez doesn't have a good game, because I could see him not having a good game, I would have to bring Chipol on, which isn't great. Elsewhere, we have Gareth Lopez out with a suspension, so it does mean that Nick Norton-Rambo comes into the starting lineup, and Mark Reed makes his way onto the bench. But apart from that, it is a starting 11 I'm familiar with, you guys are probably familiar with. So let's jump into this game. So a little bit about Olympique. When we've played them before, of course, I said we've played them twice so far. But last time we beat them, when we beat them 4-2, it was our old assistant manager who was in charge of them. And he's still here now today. He is still their manager. I'm going to send my assistant there. He is still their manager. So we're coming up against our old assistant manager who was only with us for about 2 months before I decided I wanted him to move on. So, you know, big game. First chance of getting some silverware in this save. I predict we will win it. You know, with the form we're on currently, we're looking unstoppable from any team in this whole country, let alone, you know, this division. I feel if we get promoted, or when we get promoted, you know, once we've won this league and we start looking at the next season in the Premier Division, we should be near the top of the table next year. You know, we should be first, if not second, if not first. You know, minimum. Or at least that's what I will be expecting. It depends if, you know, people try and sign my players. You know, everyone's on amateur deals. Everyone can sign each other's players. Depends what happens. You know, depends who's chasing my players and who's out there I can sign actually as well. You know, I may be able to sign a few players from who maybe aren't actually in this country right now. You know, try and maybe look to Spain as Mena Jimenez gives us a lead. His 2nd goal of the season, and I say there's one hand on the title. That is one hand on the trophy. I should say not the title, the trophy. Jimenez shots block. May crosses it back in, and the other Jimenez with the goal, giving us a 1-0 lead. And like I said, this really should be us just seeing out the game now. We do concede quite a few goals. We do concede roughly a goal a game, but in every game we've played this season, we have always scored. That is an incredible record. Every competitive game we've played in this season, we have scored a goal. Even when we've drawn, it's been 1-1. We do, like I say, we do concede a fair amount of goals, so I expect us to probably concede it today, but we need to score a few more just to make ourselves comfortable. So Christian Jimenez, despite scoring that goal, has picked up an injury, so we're actually going to have to bring Chipol on, and I'm going to play him as a target man support, just because that's probably something you can be suited for. I mean, I think remembering his stats or his ratings and stuff, he's probably got like 5 strength, but he's got no pace either. There's nothing I can really do as a centre back. It's probably best just to give him a target man role. You know, use his strength, use his well, not use his strength, but use his like abilities, probably heading ability and things like that. Try and take advantage of them instead of having him as a poacher or whatever he would have been otherwise. As Perez Ruiz with the ball for Olympique. I feel like I'm butchering that name every time I say it, or I'm saying it wrong. I'm sorry if that's annoying. Or I'm sorry if I'm saying it right, and I'm just doubting myself. The Rambo putting the ball forward to Chipol. To Jimenez. Looking out left. Brilliant ball to Bear. Bear, come on. Beat the defender. Defender's backing off, and he's crossed this one in, and he's actually scored from the cross. Actually, it's counted as an own goal, but I would say that's a goal. I would say that is Bear's goal. The ball looked like it was going to go in either way. Fontaine, I think it was Fontaine. Yeah, I'd say that's his goal. I say that'd be harsh to count it as an own goal. Maybe, but either way, Bear is a bit fortunate to get that one in the back of the net. And Garcia shouldn't really be sliding in like that. He's on a yellow. I may have to look to take him off. We definitely don't want to be getting a red card as Lopez whips this one in and Garcia almost score him. Miguel de los Rios Vencino is looking a little nervous. That's... I guess I'll have to tell him, you know, individually, no pressure. Let the boys go out there, clear minds, You know, we don't need to address anything at this stage. No, I'm going to tell them. You know, I'm happy. I'm happy. And I just want to tell you, you seem a little nervous. I'm going to tell you no pressure. You know, pressure is off. You know, just calm down a little. You know, there's no need to be nervous. I know it's a cup final, but we're in control. We're dominating the game. They've yet to have a shot on target. You know, we've got a 2-goal advantage. Just keep playing, and we should win this game. We should come out victorious. First trophy. There's Norton Rambo with the free kick just over the crossbar. Still haven't got that great free kick taker I wanted to be getting in the past. I will try to look out for a good free kick taker, but no, I won't really make it my #1 priority. But if we could get a guy with good free kicks, I think we'd score a lot more goals. As actually they've got the ball dangerously. Good tackle by Santos, and maybe we could create a counter attack here. Maybe no, it's just been humped away by thumped away, I should say, by Santos in defence, and they're coming straight back at us though. Perez Ruiz to right. He's looking to pass the ball out on the left, surely. Oh, good tackle by Rambo, and oh wow, what a brilliant goal by Wright. Wow, what an amazing goal. Of course, regens. I spoke about my youth intake. I'll do that at the end. But we didn't really get anyone incredible, otherwise you'd see them in the starting lineup. But what a brilliant goal by Wright. Wow. Maybe I could ask more from the goalkeeper there, but either way, it was a really good strike and a really good finish. Carl Santos, you'll be coming off actually. Looking a little tired. We'll bring on Luis, Jose and Enrique, and we will look to take off May as well, and we'll bring on Victor just because May's on a yellow, and we'll make them changes. Also, Jamie Carlin, our goalkeeper, he made his first appearance for Gibraltar in the last international call-ups, which was probably about a few weeks ago in the game time, because I had my under-21s internationals at the same time. But yeah, he got his first call-up to the Gibraltar team and actually played. So that's good, you know, seeing our relatively young goalkeeper, I think he's 22, actually playing for the national team. That's something, I guess. And I'm looking to probably play him in the future as well, unless I can find another good goalkeeper, which I doubt, because like I said, if he's playing for the Gibraltar national team, I doubt there's going to be many better goalkeepers out there in this division. And actually, we've given the ball, and they've got the chance here. Di Matteo, whatever his name is. Diamato, I think it was. Missing the chance there, and that's, you know, it's a bit of a let-off for us, really. Chipol passed the ball. Oh my god, that was a simple pass. It was like 2 yards away from you. How did you balls that up? Great challenge there from our centre-back. And Bear, see the run. He does. He sees Guerrero. See if he can find Chipol. He ends up giving it to Jimenez. Great save from their goalkeeper. Wow, 3 clear opportunities now. Only 2 goals. Guerrero whipped this one in. Garcia, nope, no one will whip this one in. Have a dig, Rambo. Go on, I wouldn't blame you. Or take your time. Actually, he's played it to Victor. Better option. Good ball in, and Chipol has scored. 3-1. A good goal, and that was a half chance as well, so good goal from Chipol. 4th goal of the season for him, and in what is his first game in... actually, it's his first game since the Europa point game, because he started as centre-back in that match, but his first game up front for us, and he scored, so not bad. And actually, look at that, we scored again. Enrique, the substitute, with the goal. 4-1, and that is game over. At 2-1, they could have got an equaliser. They could have forced the game into injury time and maybe even penalties and won it there, but I doubt they would have beaten us in a normal game. And, you know, 4-1 scoreline, may even go 4-2 like it was last time. They definitely have some ability going forward in their team, and they could easily score against us. But oh my god, this game is so bugged. Match engine needs to be fixed. It is still atrocious in certain situations. As Guerrero almost scores from the halfway line. And you know what? I think we're going to get another one here. Victor on that right hand side, easy ball in. Oh, Guerrero should be doing better there. Keeper, fortunate it was close to him, and then we'll just stick that foot out to save it. How long have we got left now? 3 minutes. They've got another set piece. Right. Oh, not bad. Free kicks. They seem to get a lot of highlights with free kicks on key highlights. But, like I said, I don't think anyone's free kick quality in this league is good enough. So, as a result, no one ever sees them go in. But there we go. We've won 4-1. Gibraltar United pick up their first trophy with me in charge. Congratulations, lads. I'm happy with the performance out there. Guerrero came in as 4th highest goal scorer in the tournament as well. Let's have a look at what's going on. We lifted Division 2 League Cup. Was it the first time we've ever won that? So let's have a look at our history. That is the first ever. Yeah, this is the first ever time we've won that. The last one, the Premier League as well, back in 2002. We'll be looking to try and get that soon. The fans are jubilant about it. The team we have here, no one really would stand in our way. Managed to extend a impressive run. You know, I'm pleased with the result. The mastermind, a memorable victory. I'm brilliant. Having never previously won the cup, some critics before the match suggested Gibraltar United's determination to change the record books was an element that most likely separated the sides. Our determination to succeed had been matched by the ability. That was the case today. Having guided your work team all the way to the final and tasted success, what do you think of the final? I was delighted with it. 4-1 victory, very comfortable. Exactly what I would have wanted. Today it was a great moment. Looking forward, can you build on this success? I think the squad is capable of going on with a real focus, I think I said. So pick up 10k as well for winning that. Jesus. That is a lot of money. That's pretty much doubled my finances. It's currently at 35k. That is a lot of money to be thrown out. I haven't actually showed you my finance. As you can see, like, it wasn't particularly great. We had a bad month where we lost a bit of money. But that 10k there is just going to shoot us up in terms of our finance. Look at that. Our balance is now £35,000. That is great. Continue great condition. The bosses are pleased with me. They expected, minimum expectation was to win, and I won it. Marston got top of most assists with 2. Collis Pegasus player picked up most goals with 3. And also Tito No, maybe someone I can look out for in the future. But this will be it for now, guys. We've won our first ever trophy with the club, and the next time I will meet you back will probably be a Rock Cup final. If not, it might be the last game of the season. So to which one of them comes first, hopefully it'll be a Rock Cup final. I really don't want to lose to Man 62. Sorry to have this bit at the end, guys, but I completely forgot to show you the youth intake. So I'm going to go on my reserves and do that for you. So if we go on age, you can see that this pretty much is our youth intake here from here. And, you know, there is no one particularly good. Our best guy is Terry Brown, 15 years of age, decent determination, decent flair, decent first touch, natural fitness and pace. But apart from that, everything else is pretty bog standard. He's an attacking midfielder, which we don't play, but he does play centre mid, which we do play. But overall, I'm not particularly excited by him. I mean, he's 15 and he could develop into a potential 5-star really great player. But I'm not too sure. Plus, this is a very inconsistent performer. That's something that worries me. But maybe in the future, maybe in next season, I may start to push him through. But for now, I'm not comfortable putting him in the team. But, you know, that's just a little look at our youth intake. As you can see, it's not particularly great. And if we go into my club and actually go into my... I want to go on my facilities. You can see that it is minimal junior coaching, limited youth recruitment, and basic youth facilities. We've got one of the worst, if not the worst, because you can have, I think, no youth recruitment or no trainers youth facilities in certain situations. So obviously, you know, it's not. It could have been worse, but we've not got anywhere near good enough facilities to really be producing anything incredible. So, you know, that is a slight worry. Remember last time we did this with Aberystwyth in Wales, we had likes of Cardiff and, you know, Swansea and Wrexham and all the Welsh teams playing in the English division. They were producing Welsh players as well. And we don't have that this time. We don't have that kind of advantage. Anything we produce would have to come through ourselves or have to come through this division. So, youth not looking great, but hopefully we can improve that in the future, obviously. So, this is a bit for now, guys, again. Until next time, peace out.